Celebrity Sleaze, the big wedding over the weekend. Naomi Watts and Billy Crudup are officially married. Yeah, she confirmed the news by sharing a little photo on Instagram saying hitched. Looks like they were on the steps of a Manhattan courthouse. Now, Barnes, just a little celebrity news for you and the relationship news for you. Do you remember she was married to Lee Schreiber? They have two children. Yeah, okay. He was Ray Donovan. I love him. Now, maybe you don't remember this. He was in a relationship with Mary Louise Parker from 1996 to 2003. They split while she was pregnant amid his affair with Claire Danes.
Oh, man. Bro's been around in Hollywood.
Yes, and they have a 19-year-old son. I just thought I'd, give you a little update, Barnes.
Wait, who has the son? Claire Danes has the son with him, or?
Yes. And then Naomi Watts has two children with Lee Schreiber. So
confusing.
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
This was a kind of a bizarre story. Former UFC champ Connor McGregor knocked out the Miami Heat mascot in a mid-game that kind of went wrong. Let me tell you what happened. Bernie, more specifically the man who occupies his costume, briefly sought medical attention Friday night after two punches, not one but two, from McGregor during a third-quarter stoppage of Game 4. This was the NBA Finals between the Heat and Denver. The Heat said Saturday that the employee, who was not identified, received pain meds and is now resting at home. So now we're hearing from the president of the UFC, Dana White, and the head coach, Eric Spoelstra.
I saw the Deontay Wilder one, too. What's up with mascots wanting to get punched in the face by professional fighters? What do you expect? What are those mascot things made out of? Unless you're like the Golden Knights mascot. I don't even know what the hell he wears, but I'm assuming it's a metal helmet. I wouldn't have professional fighters punching me in the face if I was a mascot. Doesn't seem like the brightest thing in the world.
How does it say about your mascot that he can take a punch from Connor McGregor, bounce back, and still be ready to go likely in the next home game?
That's the Miami Heat toughness. We won't reveal who that is, but he's tough. He can take a punch and get back up. And, yeah, he's not going to miss any time.
How do you sit in a meeting and say, hey, I have a great idea. Let's have Connor McGregor punch the mascot.
What?
And the mascot's like, yeah, sure.
Oh, dumb. I would never have done that to Will when I made him a mascot.
Exactly.
Just saying. Taking one for the team, a British soldier continued playing the trombone after he fainted while rehearsing for King Charles' upcoming birthday parade. According to the BBC, one of the band members collapsed. I guess there's extreme heat happening in London. He regained consciousness moments later. However, he stood back up and started playing his instrument again. And then, of course, he was escorted away for medical assistance. Prince William personally tweeted about the incident on their official Twitter site. A big thank you to every soldier who took part in the Colonel's review this morning in the heat. Difficult conditions. I wish he would have done something like, I don't know, gave the guy a bonus, as his boss.
We all know what this trombone guy is trying to get on our segment of artists who have died on stage. But he did. I mean, that's some serious talent. Dude passes out, regains consciousness, and just starts playing right in the right part of the song.
That's being a professional, Barnes.
Talent.
Well, I guess kudos to Netflix. Yeah, unfortunately for consumers, their password sharing crackdown, I guess, is working, Barnes. According to data from Antenna, which is a research company, yes, signups for the new Netflix account are up a 4-year high. The increase in subscriptions is even higher than the spike during COVID. So I guess, couldn't share the password anymore. Had to sign up for a real account.
The riveting story is that America has a conscience. I can't believe that the guilt trip worked. That would kick their subscriptions into gear. I just thought people would say, whatever, I just won't watch.
That's what I thought. Got to give it to Taylor Swift. She goes into a town and she spreads love. She did that, made a huge donation to the Glenners Community Food Bank of Southeastern Michigan this past weekend with her 2 nights at Detroit's Ford Field. They thanked her, of course, and said she made a very generous donation.
Anything to distract the news cycle from Maddie, what's his name? Mm-hmm. What a mistake. Yeah.
I do like this story. Amy Schumer was on Watch What Happens Live last week, calling out the celebrity liars who deny they're losing weight on Ozempic.
Everybody lying. Everyone's like, a smaller portion. Like, shut up.
Right.
You're on Ozempic or one of those things. Just stop.
Yes.
Be real with the people.
Right.
When I got lipo, I was like, I got lipo.
Right.
Okay?
She's right. So many liars. I mean, come
Can
on.
you believe how many people are... We don't even know the long-term effects of Ozempic.
I know a few people who have done it, and they said that, and they were doing it for just, obesity, really, just trying to lose weight, not for a Hollywood thing.
People that want to lose 10 pounds.
They wanted to lose like 20 or 30. And there are some side effects, and I think it affects everyone differently. We would love to understand more about it. If you have taken it, tell us how it went. Curious if, is this like... Send us a DM or an email, hi@themorningx.com, if you would be willing to talk about it, because I think other people hearing you talk about it, it would be nice for them to understand it, because everyone's clamoring to get at it, but it's expensive.
I would like to know more about it. And like you said, the side effects.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Metallica likes to play loud. They were at the UK festival last week. It was so loud it could be heard 15 miles away. A new sound system might be to blame. 288 staggered speakers meant to immerse the entire audience. 288? Seems kind of extreme. Although I will say, the one time I saw Metallica, it was in Atlanta at, was it the Omni or anyway, wherever I saw them, it probably was the loudest concert I'd ever been to.
There are dudes with more than that coming down my street in Buckhead. I mean, seriously, it makes the bed jump off the ground. No, seriously, though, but can you imagine hearing for 15 miles?
That's insane. Talking about hearing stuff for 15 miles, I am pretty exhausted. Last week was what's called CMA Fest in Nashville Barnes. I mean, there's stages all over downtown, free concerts, and then there's shows at Nissan Stadium every night where all the superstars play. And one of the bigger surprises was that Miranda Lambert brought out Avril Lavigne, and they did Skater Boy. Yeah. I think, it's kind of interesting. I almost feel like maybe Avril's wanting to get into the country business. She's been showing up a lot. We'll see. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
99X.
It's Ram season, which means it's time to serve with Ram 1500, Ram 3500, and Ram TRX. Hurry in now for great deals on the trucks that are built to serve. Right now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the purchase of a 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie. Not compatible with lease offers or with any other consumer incentive offers. Contact dealer for details. Take retail delivery by 5/31/23.